Ooh, what is up, cheeses and cheesettes? My name is Cheesy, and welcome back to Cheeze-Cast, our podcast. And we're back with our usual hosts, myself, Kral. Welcome to the show.
Yo, yo.
Yo.
Yo,
Yeah.
A yo-yo actually would be great right now. Sounds like a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
On Terraria, they've actually added that as a weapon.
I used to seriously injure myself attempting yo-yo tricks.
Oh, also, from the depths, from the shadows, emerges a new challenger.
Well, he's not exactly a new one. He's an
Yeah,
old.
I was one of the OG. I was one of the OG challengers.
Yeah, he's like Goro in Mortal Kombat. He's a bastard
Uh-huh.
just seems to pop up everywhere.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I'm
funny that you said that, Tom, because I was actually thinking about that before we started the call. Was that there are like generations of like Cheeze-Cast or Cheezyactionfilmz. Like I created the channel, but I don't think that counts as a generation because not much happened then. Then it was just me and Donovan. It was like the first generation, and then I was like, you know what? Donovan's boring. Let's get more people in. So then it was like me, you, Minty, I think.
yeah,
Ty and Taryn. I don't think was Donovan. A part
Donovan
of
was in it, but I don't, he wasn't really that active. I don't think like back then.
Oh yeah, he
Uh,
had to have been because we tried me, him, and Minty tried to do a Tech It series a long time ago. I think we did
yeah,
like 2 episodes.
Wow.
But yeah,
Love
like the only ones that I met was you and Ty and Taryn really.
yeah.
Look, I never talked to Minnie and I never talked to Donald until like quite recently.
hmm It was
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
What was it after
talking to
that?
Dono recently or Dono in general? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
We that didn't. God, I'm having a hard time remembering this. Donovan and Minty were removed from the team, I think, and that was like our third generation, I guess, was me, you, Ty, and Taryn, and then Ty and Taryn got basically banned from social media websites because they appeared in a video of ours that had the word rape in the title,
Whoa.
and their parents were like, "Nope." So then it was almost like the Great Depression, I guess.
It was extremely controversial. It was like the fucking Kim Kardashian break the internet. That one
Yeah,
video.
yeah, yeah,
It had the whole YouTube in absolute like the whole of the YouTube community was upside down. You know,
yeah.
like out of
That's
all
why
the 17
PewDiePie.
views, the 17 people who watched it, the pandemonium,
That's why
absolute
PewDiePie
pandemonium.
like turned off his comments was because Ty and Taryn were removed from the team. Yeah.
Tragedy.
hmm Then then we had a couple people that like, gosh, I don't even. There were a
Whatever.
couple people like Retro and who
Retro was here for
else?
like one podcast, and then we
Yeah.
made him a member immediately after the podcast, and then
I don't think the
It-
podcast even went up, like that episode.
nah, it was one of the best podcasts ever as well. I
yeah.
loved that one.
Gee, I wonder who else you've done that with.
Hmm.
Oh.
Well, actually, we talked about adding you, like for a couple weeks. I
God, it
think,
was before I even appeared.
Yeah, we had
on
many
a
a board
podcast.
meeting about it.
well, like, no, I'm serious. Like, I was like, after you were on the show, I had the thought in my head, and I was like, huh, maybe we should ask him. I'll think about it. And then like a couple weeks later, like while we were doing the campaign for 700 subscribers, I was like, you know what, guys, do you think this is a good idea? Yeah, I guess. All right, let's do it.
Oh, charming. So this is a good
Uh,
idea. Should we have
eh,
this guy? And then when I joined, and then finally Tom was like, "Fuck's sake, there's just too many English people. I've got to leave." And then he left us.
Outshadowed me completely. That's why I left for a few weeks.
And then again.
Yes, we had like quite a lot of members, like, but they never really stuck for that long.
uh,
Matt was never really a member. Like, he used to like guest in a few podcasts. Like, because he was a part of your Smite team, wasn't he?
mhm.
And
Yeah.
That's how he's like
Smite
sort of
team?
like Yeah. He used to have a Smite team.
Smite.
Oh god.
Like a semi-professional
Smite.
Smite team.
No,
But,
Matt was
you
the
had Matt in the
jungler.
team. That was never semi-professional.
That was actually,
Hey,
that's actually pretty good.
I'm allowed to rip on Matt. He's not in the podcast this week.
No.
Well, you're allowed to rip on Matt all the time, but Matt,
I'm actually gonna credit Matt because I've got like quite a bit of respect for Matt, even though it doesn't show like most of the time I talk to him, because there was a group, I think, I won't be able to find it now, but it was Matt, it was Retro, and it was Jordan. You remember Jordan?
yeah,
The elite. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was them three. And I messaged the group. It was when we decided to like get the act together again and like start making videos again. And I
Yeah.
contacted them all. And Matt was the only one to reply back. And he was like, "Yeah,
Of course
I'd be up for that."
I'm down
we
to jam.
we talked about collaborating with Retro and Elite both, and like we didn't hear anything from them for months. And I don't even know if I've heard from them since.
I did one video with Jordan. I think it's still on the channel actually. I did one. Well, it was 3 parts, but I did like one game with him. It went alright. Like for the first it would normally be awkward for like the first like co-op thing, but like it went alright. And then just I can't even remember what happened. He just sort of like vanished. And for Retro, like even after he didn't reply to like the fucking Cheezyactionfilmz thing, like well, actually, it might have been before, but like we're trying to record a visual novel, and he just literally like he was like screen sharing with me on Skype,
Oh god.
and in the middle of it, he stopped recording, and he was like, nope, and then he deleted the video, and then he went in the recycle bin, and he deleted the video again, just to make a point about how fucking terrible the video was. And
Wow.
right. Okay.
Wow.
Also,
What a-
as an added
jeez.
bonus game in this week's podcast, take a drink, right? Get yourself a bottle if you're old enough, of course, and so you got to take a shot every time Tom said the word like.
I can't help it.
I'm joking, Tom. Like, it's just something I do. I just know it's one of those things. When a certain word is repeated multiple times, I pick up on it. It's just one of those things that I do.
It's because I'm a nervous speaker most of the time. Like, fuck.
You need to if you want to be less of a nervous speaker, you need to join in this the whole Fallout New Vegas crew, mate.
If it's a shame you said that, because every time I speak now, I'm going to be trying to avoid the word like.
I'm sorry.
And that's going to be.
I'm sorry. I do apologise. I'm not picking on
Whatever,
Tom. This
whatever.
is Tom's first time back. I'm not picking on him at all.
He's definitely picking on me.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
You'd know if I was picking
You
on you.
fucking prick.
You'd know
God
if I was picking on
damn.
you. You'd get the Matt and Dunno treatment.
Oh god. Okay. Let's not bring down the podcast.
It's like they who must not be named. Like,
Yeah,
fucking-
because apparently Mr. Matt couldn't make it today because hey,
He didn't even give me a reason. He didn't give me a reason. He
Didn't
just
have a fucking reason for it.
he just said, I can't at the minute.
I
Again,
would, but I'm
can we-
going to see the
can we-
doctor to get
Can
my
we
pussy
push it back
into-
to tomorrow?
I was actually very apprehensive about adding Matt to the team because like okay, so on the
Matt,
Smite
get schooled.
on the Smite team. No, I have to be apprehensive about this kind
Matt's
of
not
thing
even gonna
because
watch
I'm
this,
the
to be
lead.
honest. So I don't know why I'm reacting to it.
So I was very apprehensive about it because on the Smite team, everyone, like including Matt, I was the only one that would always show up. Like I would show up all the time to practices, but everyone else would never show up, so we'd never get practice. So that's why I was really apprehensive about it.
Because
Matt has had-
because you know.
I
Matt
remember you
had,
telling me about that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we never won anything, like any matches, like in tournaments, unless we just like steamrolled people who were really new to the game.
Matt's normal excuse for not being able to turn up is that he was going to the doctors to get his pheromone injections.
Matt
But,
is a freelance. He's a freelance
Fucking
Smite
woman.
player. Okay? He does what he wants when he
Yes.
wants.
He's a freelance woman.
But I was very apprehensive about it, and Matt has had problems with not showing up to recordings like for the team and just recording with me. But I have to say, he's stuck with us. He hasn't left the team yet. So that's something that most people who we've added to the team can like not say.
He's definitely gone better, like turning up for things and stuff. Not on this occasion. This is a bad example, but
yeah,
like
right.
in general.
I have to give him credit also. After I did my little like public address, I guess, to the team, where I kind of like try to get everyone to like rally together and work harder. He actually did. Like he actually improved quite a bit with showing up to recordings and whatnot.
For a
Donovan went the opposite way.
Hang on, who's Donovan?
Exactly. You never see him. Then whenever you do hear from him, he talks about something that's completely unrelated.
Really?
And
Because I can never understand what the fuck he's talking about because he constantly types everything in fucking emojis.
Yeah. He also doesn't ever directly like give you a direct answer.
He'll emoji you.
Like if I ever ask him, like, hey, when do you want to do this?
Emoji.
Like he's like, the fireworks are really loud outside.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, okay.
Or the best answer I could get from him is usually I don't know.
As an emoji though.
Oh yeah. It's just. Or he'll give me like a kind of like a half laugh, half like kind of cough, like. Like that's all I get from him is whenever I ask him. Yeah. No, that's too much effort. That's too much.
Just to point out how bad I am at Call of Duty, playing Black Ops 2, of course, as everyone plays Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is the dogs doodars. Hardcore, two dumbasses run. 2 people on my team ran out in front of me and got killed, so I got kicked from the game. I got kicked for being a team killer.
Anyway, during the first 20 minutes of this, Matt's probably been rubbing his nipples about how much we've been fucking praising him for no reason.
Yeah, he's just been talking about Matt. He's just been sat there.
God forbid will actually improve his self-esteem.
Caressing his own crotch, like,
Jesus
they
Christ.
They said words about me.
But I will have to give the award to best new team member to Crowl, because Crowl always shows up unless he has like a legitimate reason to not show up that he like is out of his control or is a thing that was planned beforehand to the recording.
Yeah, you're definitely the most efficient member we've ever had.
Yeah, and every single time, he's always the same amount of like.
Steven, we need you to get your PC back, man. We miss you. We need to play some PSO2, man. You're missing out on so much cool shit, you know.
Yeah, we need to play KWST11.
PSO2 Fantasy Star Online 2, for those who do not know what I'm on about. There you go, Tom. I've enlightened you.
But you're missing out on VVEWYZ225.
Oh,
30.
For those who are very curious about the fan fiction, because this is much more important, it basically went something like Tom was hanging out at my house, like came to America for like a couple of days or so, and he was hanging out at my crib, because I apparently am old. I live alone. I'm a bachelor, you know.
And apparently you have a crib.
Yeah, I had a crib, and the person also writing it also complimented my deep voice, so that made me feel really good.
I remember for me, spiky hair and mango juice was introduced.
Yeah.
Spiky hair and mango juice.
I like the effort they put into it. I think that was my favorite thing about it, was their effort.
Well, the thing was, we told them all the characteristics of both were, and I think they managed to make a pretty good fanfiction out of it. To be honest, there was no sexual scenes though, which was disappointing.
It basically went
Wait,
something
what?
like we were at the house playing video games. We went out to get food. We came back to the house. Tom confessed his love to me. Freaked out. Flew back to England, and then as he's like walking, like when he walks into his house, I'm in his room, and I'm like, I love you.
Oh, Tom, I want some of you.
It's like the supernatural bit of Stephen being in the house before me. Nothing makes that just that bit. It makes no logical sense.
I know we're supposed to only be cast friends, but I want some of you.
Not even ocean can keep us apart.
Yeah, that was the last line. It was so powerful.
It was beautiful.
It was like the Notebook.
Like I had a lot of fun, and I was really proud of like everyone who was a part of it, like everyone who
Share
stuck around.
sexy fun
Like
times with you.
Cassie watched for pretty much the entire time. Matt watched, and some of our Smite team members watched, and they were a part of it for a bit.
I completely forgot about Cassie actually, because she was a member with Marcus.
Yeah, and then after Marcus went home, he loaded up the stream, and then him and his family got to watch me do that hot sauce thing.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah. So a lot of people like that are close to us stuck with it like for the entire thing, and I enjoyed it. Like it was fun, and I was also proud that we actually did it. Like I didn't know if we could actually pull something like that off, but it was disappointing because we didn't. I don't even know. I don't think we raised that much.
We raised nothing. We raised $0. We
Yeah.
raised $0. But I don't really care about that, to be honest. I know that sounds kind of like bad because like it's for charity and stuff, but we had people watching, which is like the most that we can ask, like due to the like sort of small audience that we had. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was like the most organized we've ever been, I think.
probably.
But we've already beaten that that fucking charity event, because our charity event for this year has already gotten $35 or $25, I think, donated to it because of moi.
Sick.
Yeah. You know what? I can't believe I actually haven't said this on the podcast yet, because that day that I did that, I spent the only money I used the only money I had left to upgrade our account on Extra Life and use the rest to donate. My computer broke.
Oh god.
Yeah. Fucking A. Like
That's karma when you donate to charity.
Fucking, it was ridiculous. I was like,
karma.
There like
You
there
can't
has
do things like that.
It almost made me believe that there was a god, because Jesus, he must have like been laughing his ass off. Jesus as well. He was probably laughing his ass off too. Fucking A. I can't find it. What the fuck? I can't find the charity thing.
You uploaded it to Facebook. I saw on the fan page.
Yeah. Oh shit, then I'll just go to that.
I was gonna say actually, we haven't done the one thing that we'll always do in the beginning of the podcast, which is like ask what everyone's been doing.
Do you wanna?
Does anyone want to, or are we just gonna skip that?
I'd be down for that.
I've been playing Fantasy Star Online too.
Okay, I guess you're just going first, Carl. We didn't really decide who's going first, but you can go first, I guess.
Well, if you want to fucking go first, considering
No,
I'm
Carl,
guessing
go
you've been
first.
playing
You've already
so much
spoke now.
great games. No, go on, go for it. Go for it.
You've
Tom.
already
Go
spoke.
on, Tom. No, go on,
You've already
Tom.
spoke.
What have you been playing,
Go on,
Tom?
Carl, you've
Tom, what
already
have you been
spoke. You've
playing?
already spoke.
What have you been playing? Do not make me come to where you remember we're in the same country.
Well,
Oh, God.
now that you ask, Carl. Recently, I've got my PS2 back actually, so I've been playing a lot of games from my childhood. To be honest, I've got my Kingdom Hearts on lock. I've been playing. Actually, the first one doesn't even work. The first one keeps freezing, which is a massive letdown. But Kingdom Hearts 2 was the one that I played all the time in my childhood, so I've been playing the shit out of that. I've been playing Resident Evil 4, even though I haven't been playing too much.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah,
Favorite Resident Evil.
it's really cool so far, but like I'm barely into it, to be honest. What else have we got? I might check my drawer.
Can I say like while you're looking for that, can I say like something funny about Resident Evil 4? So I played it like on the GameCube a long time ago, and I also played it on the Wii. But whenever I first played it, I would play it, and I would get to the part in like the first level where you're walking up the town and it shows you all the people. Like there's a butt fuck ton of people, like enemies in the town that if they gang up on you, you'll just get fucked. And
Hard.
when I got to that part, I would always stop, shit my pants, because I was legitimately terrified of that town. Like I did not want to go in that town whatsoever. So I would stop, like restart the game, and then play from the beginning all the way up to that point. I'm not even kidding. I was terrified of that town. I did not want to go in there. And then I looked up a strategy guide on how to beat it, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually
What town?
easy as fuck."
What town was that?
I don't know. It was the first town. It was like legitimately the first level.
Fair dues.
I think that's what I'm on. I think that's what I'm on, to be honest. Anyway, I've got I have all my PS2 games now. I've only got 5, but I'm just on collecting them. So, I've got them in alphabetical order. I'll go down it. I've got a game called Gun. I don't know if any of you's played it. Gun.
I've heard of it.
I'll say it again. Gun.
Gun.
I got gun.
It's in all capitals, by the way. It's not like gun. It's like gun.
Gun.
G.
Like gun.
That's
Like
actually what.
Same as it's kind of like arcs.
Yeah. Arcs.
Okay.
Gun.
Yeah. Basically, this was well, I was it's like a cowboy like shooter thing. It's badass.
I think my dad had that game on the original Xbox.
I mean, like I've been playing a lot of it like the past few days. I only bought it 2 days ago. But I've been playing a lot of it. It looks really good for some reason. Like it looks really good. It was released in like 2005, and it's got pretty good graphics. But like it was like the Red Dead Redemption when Red Dead Redemption wasn't there.
Right.
Anyway, that game's sick.
The go-to cowboy game.
Yeah,
Two
game's
Kingdom
sick,
Hearts.
bruh.
Two Kingdom Hearts I've already said. Resident Evil 4 I've already mentioned. I got Tony Hawk's Underground.
That game's sick.
That game actually
sick,
is sick.
bruh.
I completed it in about 2-3 days.
Fucking ill.
So difficult, but it's so fucking good.
Fucking ew.
Game is fucking ill, man. Off the chart.
It literally
Off
is.
the chain. Bro.
The thing was, the ironic thing was, like, I've never played a Tony Hawk's game in my life, and it's weird because, like, all of my friends, like, this is basically, like, a part of their childhood, like, this is the game that they always used to play. Yeah, this is the first time playing it, and I loved it, and I'm gonna get Tony Hawk's Underground 2 when I get the chance. It was really fucking good.
Yeah, to be fair, Tony Hawk's was like, I think everyone, when that game was out, I think everyone honestly can say that they've played that game.
There was a part where
you hadn't.
There was a part where I was nearly in tears because the challenge was that difficult for me to do, and I was spending so much time on it. But like once you actually do it, it's like so gratifying.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where you're just like, oh,
yeah.
yes. You fucking run through your house, fucking screaming, I did it! Your parents are like, we need to lock him up, seriously.
Anyway,
I did that on Bomberman, back on Mega Drive.
Oh god. last PS2 game I have is one of my favorite games of all time. Actually, The Warriors. I've already mentioned this on the podcast before. Only got it 2 days ago. Been playing it a lot. Really good game. It's a fucking sweet movie as well. Yeah, I haven't really got that much to say about it. It's just really fun.
Warriors.
As for things I've been doing, I've been on holiday and I've had my birthday, which was a weird thing to have on a holiday. That's never happened before.
I was about to say, having your birthday is a weird thing
You're
to have.
17?
What?
Are you 17?
17. I'm getting an old man.
17.
Oh, wow, you're not that young, much younger than me. I'm only 20. I'm only 21.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't 21.
Fuck you, man. I celebrated my 11th, 21st birthday anniversary in June.
You just had my life there, Crawler. You, how old actually are you? How?
31.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm close
That's
enough.
34.
It's close enough. It's close enough. It's close enough.
Great.
but
I'm not the old man of the team anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's whatever. But yeah, my birthday was actually pretty uneventful. I went on a cruise like in the morning, which was pretty cool. But I got seasick, so like
Of course you did.
all of it was
Of course you did.
like nothing
Are
basically.
you enjoying the cruise, Tom? Yeah.
I don't know why I
Like,
agree to it because it's
shellfish.
exactly what happened last time I went on a ship. And then
Like going to Florida and getting sunburned.
I got so sunburnt as well. It was so bad. I went to Spain, by the way. I didn't even say where I went.
To
I went to
Spain.
I went to Spain,
Damn.
and it was like I went in Mallorca in Spain, and the place where I went, it was really, really dead for some reason. Like on the coach trip there, it was like we were passing multiple ghost towns, and like
Well,
once in a while we'd point out a house that had lights on, or like two people who were sitting outside a restaurant or something, but it was completely dead. Every night, like it was just the same routine. Fucking like just go out to whatever bars we can find and drink. Really, that's it. That's what I did for my birthday as well. Just fucking go to bars and stuff.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it was alright. Like I'm not complaining about it or anything. It was just a little bit uneventful. But
yeah.
I'm not really that big on celebrating my birthday.
What was you hoping for? Strippers and Cristal?
Well, is it really that much to ask for? Crap.
No, not really. No. I mean, I personally experienced that every single night. In
What was
fact,
your
when
17th birthday like in 1905, Kral?
fuck you, asshole. What was my birthday like? It was pretty uneventful, actually. I just spent the entire night fucking your mum.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
You asked for that, you bastard. No, but my 17th birthday, I can't remember. My 18th I can though, because I spent it indoors.
Really?
Was it my 18th or
Me
no?
too.
No, one of my birthdays fell on 2000. On my birthday on 2006. Right, I stayed in because I was petrified to go out because of the date. Work it
Right.
out, geniuses! Come on.
Because
When-
what?
When is my birthday? What month?
Fuck me, Kral. You've only been in the team for like.
Steven should know this because I mentioned it in one of the. I swear I mentioned it on the podcast.
You'll have it on Skype, I'm sure. The thing is, I can't go off this. I can't go off this chat because the recording stops, which I've learned the hard
Wednesday,
way.
June 6th.
Yes, June the
June the
6th.
6th.
So in 2006, what would it have been?
Oh, 6/6.
6.
Oh, 6.
I was like, fuck that. Stayed in, and I was like, yeah, nothing bad happened to me, nothing bad at all. And then I phoned my dad. I was like, yeah, Dad, I'm good. He's like, where was you yesterday? I was like, I stayed in. I wasn't coming out. He was like, that's a shame. Me and your uncle's going to take you drinking. I was like, you bastard. Bastard!
That's what everyone does when they do. It's
told
like
my
a
mum.
tradition.
Told my mum, and my mum was like, there you go, there was your bad luck.
Not in America. We have to wait another 3 years.
So you're 19.
No.
It's 21.
No. Yeah, it's 21.
21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that.
Yep.
I was-
Well,
I was
in all
17.
honesty,
my dad
I.
took me to the pub when I was 17.
Yeah,
Bloke- my
to be
mum
honest,
looked at
people.
me, right, my dad knew him. The bloke looked at me and goes, how old are you? I'm like, 18? He's like,
Yeah.
good enough.
That's exactly what happens here anyway. Like, it doesn't even matter if you're 18. Like, you'll be drinking a lot younger than that.
Surprisingly, it's actually, I can't remember what the actual legal age is, but it's really young that you can drink in England. That you can drink as long as it is on the premises. You can't buy it, but you can drink it.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolutely
It sounds like it
okay.
might be 16 or something. I don't
No,
know.
no, it's younger than that.
Is it?
Oh yeah, a lot younger.
Well, no, I know for a fact that it's like if you have like it's your parents' responsibility. Like, this is crazy, by the way. Like, it's your parents' responsibility. So the law says as long as you has your parents' consent, you're able to drink since the age of 3, which is fucking really fucked up. But
Could you imagine, say, going into a pub? It's like, hang on, you're not 18. It's, yeah, but I got my parents' consent, so fuck you.
yeah, no,
Here's
like,
my phone number. Phone my dad.
leading the ultimate fug life, definitely. That is weird, though.
Contact my parents. They will tell you that I have permission, and they phone up your parents, and just some scared woman on the other side, like, yeah, just give him what he wants. Just give him whatever he
Oh
wants.
God.
He's a fucking nutter.
The bar. I thought he was at his friend's house or whatever.
I thought he was at his friend's house. My son is a good boy. I have not been programmed to say this in my series of painful beatings.
Like the hotel I was staying at as well.
Promoted beating.
Yeah, that's exactly what it. But as soon as we come in, they have 2 different types of bands. All right, and it's because it was all inclusive. and it's mainly like depends on whether you can get alcoholic drinks or not. So a grey band meant you were 18 or over, and a green band meant you were like younger than 18, so you couldn't get any drinks or whatever. And I went up to the check-in guy, and I was like, "Hi, I'm here to check in." That's not what I said, but I said something across those lines, and he was like, "Okay, how old are you?" And I was like, I told him the truth. I said I was 16, and he was like, he like slowly and slyly put the grey band on me, and he went, "You are now 18." I was like,
"You are now 18. Welcome to my country. Welcome to Soviet Russia."
Yeah, I felt like I was a fucking spy or something, given a new identity. But like, the
now
dude,
you owe me favor.
The only reason they did it was
go out and kill.
The only reason I did it was for the tips, and I did tip them one day, €1 full, so they cannot be complaining.
For the tips.
I did tip them.
Someone ate good that night.
I did it for the tits.
Anyway, that was my past few weeks.
Nice.
My past.
I've been away from from the YouTube quite a while.
Yeah.
It's because Wi-Fi was so like fucking sparse back there. Like I had to like there was some Wi-Fi.
You say it like they're a third world country that don't have what we.
It felt like
it's so sparse. It's just only the rich can afford to have the Wi-Fi.
I've been in Bulgaria before, and Bulgaria is a third world country, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, I've been there before, and it was way more livelier than the place I went in Spain, which was really baffling. But like just to get Wi-Fi, I had to go to like certain bars outside the hotel, because you had to pay for Wi-Fi in the hotel, and I'm not big on paying for things that I want. So yeah.
Basically, what Tom's trying to suggest here, ladies and gentlemen, is he steals everything.
I don't even. The thing is, I don't like.
This isn't even my PC.
This
isn't mine.
I don't like. I don't pirate games or films anymore. You know, I use Netflix, and I'll respectfully pay for my games on Steam, even though it's someone else's Netflix. I use Netflix.
Yeah. I used to do that too.
I also use free online movie sites, so if like it's not my fault, I'm not the one who's pirating it. It's the owner of the website, so go for them.
Let's watch anime. Crunchyroll.
So, what's been up with you two? What's been up with you two?
Oh, not much. Just
we've been growing apart for years now, Doctor.
You haven't talked to each other since we got on this podcast. What is up?
He just doesn't. He just doesn't. I don't feel like he tries as hard as he used to.
Is that true?
Says the person who just sat there not long ago and turned and says, "The award for the most." Newcomer to the team. Fuck it, Steven.
Oh, but do you wanna go first, Crow?
No, you can go for it, bro.
All right.
That's cute.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you. So I've actually started playing a game again. It's No, I can't play Smite because I can't install any new games on this computer.
Oh yeah, you play browser flash games and shit.
Yeah, I'm actually playing right now. I'm playing.
Am I the only one who's not playing a game whilst on the podcast right now?
Battle Party. This is a lovely MOBA. It's Adventure Time.
I didn't hear the game. What was it?
Adventure Time Battle Party.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. See, I love this game. Is actually a lot of fun. I actually looked up a bunch of stuff. You hear me rustling this paper. I have a bunch of stuff like how to build certain characters and whatnot. But yeah, this game's a lot of fun because it doesn't take that much to run, and it's a browser game, so I don't have to download anything.
I was really bad at it, but I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like
the funny thing is, I don't really like the show, but I like this game.
Oh, yeah, I used to love the show. Like I haven't watched it in a while, but I used to watch it all the time. I think it's the most fun with a MOBA I've ever had, to be honest. Like my headphones fell out. God.
It's the most fun he's ever had Reese clothes on.
I think that the biggest part, or the thing that makes it so accessible to more people, other than the fact that it's Adventure Time and it's like on a kid's site, is that the chat is not like, you can't type messages. Like you have to use the predefined messages, so you can't really BM people, but you can like annoy them by spamming like if you
You know the
go
shit out of him, bro.
you like try if you get
Prince.
killed because someone's not there to help you, like this coming from someone who is pissed about dying. Um, they just spam thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you over and over again. Just
You know what I'd do? I'd spam back at him. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good idea.
Or if they really annoy you, you just spam at them. Fuck off. Oh
Yeah.
no, because it's preset, isn't it? Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. And surprisingly enough, on CartoonNetwork.com, fuck off is not a predefined.
That's surprising. They put enough sexual innuendos and shit in. I mean,
I was
you
gonna
know.
say like it's a lot, a lot.
Yeah. It's crazy. What it
Okay,
is.
K-Ral.
What?
Wait, are you done?
I was also playing Smash Brothers.
Sorry,
I,
sorry.
I picked up a new character. I've started playing. I didn't want to do this because this is like Marcus's favorite character, and he actually whooped me in our Smash Brothers video we did a long time ago. But I've picked up Pikachu, and he's actually one of the best characters in the game, and he's actually a lot of fun. He's real quick, and
Senior
Flippy.
Pikachu.
yeah, he's flippy and turny and electric-y.
Flippy turny electric-y. He sounds like a fucking. He sounds like an electric trap on a fucking platformer.
I mean, what more do you need in a character other than flippy, turny, and electric-y?
True.
I reckon a
Yeah.
platformer game with Pikachu would be a good game.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You just play the mini games of the Super Smash Bros. You're fine.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Gosh. Other than that, I've been playing this mobile dating game, like this visual novel / dating sim. It's actually a lot of fun. It's pretty goofy. It's more like an anime.
Games.
It's more like an anime than it is like a usual visual novel. There's not a lot of like text to read, and it's really ridiculous. But it knows it's like how ridiculous it is. Like you have like many mobile games, you have like energy or something like that, and when you run out, you can't play. So you have to wait till like the next day in order to play it.
Or
So you
like
get
every 5
certain-
minutes you get 1 energy.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could pay for it, of course.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pay to play.
but like it gives you like a little bit of the story each time, and you can choose between different like storylines with different women, and it's hilarious because it knows what it's doing. Like it'll give you like a couple sentences of dialogue, and then it'll be like to be continued, and that's 1 energy. I'm like, you motherfuckers, I should just not be playing this game because this is ridiculous.
I'm
But
gonna
I'm
go
gonna play it
online and I'm gonna look up the uncensored version, motherfuckers. See, if you like games like that, Steven, then Honey Pop's right up your alley.
Oh, I've played Honey Pop. Like I had recorded episodes of Honey Pop on.
Really?
Yeah, and it's on my computer.
How much censoring did you need to do?
I haven't gotten to that yet.
Because like, did you play the Steam version or the uncensored version?
I thought the Steam version was the uncensored version.
Oh no. I have the uncensored version. Believe me, Steam has fuck all on that one.
Oh, you old pervert.
Yes.
I have a
The
borrowed
joys of
copy.
youth.
I have a borrowed copy of a friend.
Oh no.
I didn't pay for it. Someone else paid for it, and
Oh,
I'm
no.
playing it. So they didn't tell me if it's censored or uncensored. Yep. But yeah, I recorded like 3 episodes of that on my computer, and they're just sitting there. They were supposed to take the place of the Nuzlocke until I figure out something else. But fuck.
But did you die again on the Nuzlocke?
Oh yeah, I told you that.
No, but I didn't know. I knew you died on the first one, but the second one? You
Yeah.
died again?
Well, yeah,
What
like
happened,
like
man?
that's. Oh gosh, got it. How can I? Oh, it went almost exactly like this first one, with like the episode starts and I'm like, all right, so this is what we're gonna try to do in this episode. Then I start a fight that I think I'm just gonna like easy peasy, just gonna breeze through, and then I die. And I was just like, what? I, I don't.
He completely forgot that they actually know. He also randomized all the moves.
Well, no, I knew that. Like Shadow Ball was like KOing pretty much everyone, and then I don't know how it happened. I was using the fast forward feature on my emulator. Like I didn't see
Ah,
exactly what happened, but I just saw my Pokemon just drop, and I was like, "What?" Uh, I didn't know what to say.
stop,
Uh,
drop, hold it. There
yeah.
you go. That's the song you should play when they die. That's the song you should render onto that.
What
Then again, though, you'd get hit for massive copyright strike. It is
song?
DMX.
Song are you talking about?
It's a DMX song. You'd get copyrighted the fuck for it.
All right.
Since we don't
You
have,
wouldn't see the light of day.
since we don't have a topic this episode, could we call this the amputee cow episode? Like, or another mammal that can
Sure.
possibly lose a leg.
Sure. Sure.
It'll be the
I think
spiritual
that-
successor to
Yeah.
the other one, amputee horse.
Do you want me to inexplicably just like change the like the format of the title from like numbers back to the dates just for this episode?
yeah, just for Tom. So Tom feels right at home.
Just for all time. It needs to be something weaker than the horse because I'm pretty sure we did have. Well, actually, maybe we didn't. But we talked about more topics than we all know in the
We,
amputee horse one.
Gosh, it has to be something sadder than
So-
or
Yeah,
something sadder.
we need to get Tom back into these.
Back in what? The Cheeze-Casts?
Yeah.
I will be. I've only been away because I've been on holiday, dude. Like, well, that and I haven't really like been a part of the team. Like, I still want to be like involved, but I don't think I can fully commit to everything. Like every event and shit. Like, I don't like.
That's all right. We 9 times out of 10 we can't fucking commit to him neither. So you.
I've noticed, especially fucking Donovan, and sometimes Matt. I don't know.
So no, we need someone to come back. Come back.
Well, I'll make the promise that I'll come back whenever I can, like whenever I'm free and stuff. But like it's I don't know. I can't make too much of a commitment. Like the thing is as soon as I said like I don't want to be like a full on member of the team. Like only a few days later I was missing the team straight away. Like an Aerosmith song might as well be playing in the background.
Yeah.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
Don't wanna fall asleep.
'Cause I miss you, baby. And I don't wanna miss a thing.
Exactly.
That was beautiful.
And then when you miss me. Also, when I do my voices, apparently Matt can't understand me, and Stephen can. Dono can't. So I need a second person to kind of clarify what I'm saying. If
No one can understand you.
yeah, when I turn like this to Tom and to Matt to talk down to him, and he doesn't understand what I'm saying.
You're too much of a yob. You're too much of a fucking hoodlum.
Oh, is that
At
what it
least-
is?
at least
I'm one of
I'm
those. I'm one of
distinguished.
those. I'm one of those young hip yobbos. Am I?
Yeah, you're one of the fucking troublemakers.
Oh God.
I'm classy.
Fucking knew I would be. Oh God. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm a COD troll. Dun dun dun.
Is that all you've been doing then, Steven? Is
Actually, it's funny. I was actually gonna make like a kind of a mock video whenever
what
I
did you bring
finally get
to
my
show and
computer.
tell?
I was gonna make a mock kind of video about like my computer breaking whenever it like got fixed, but it's still broken. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But like whenever my computer broke, I was like, I didn't know what to do. So I like one day I started reading this book. I started reading like back before I moved to my dad's. So I started reading. I started trying to get a job again, and I started working out again. So like pretty much everything that I did after my computer broke, is like good for me or healthy for me. I just thought that was funny.
He's eating his veggies.
Yeah, exactly. hmm I became a responsible individual, apparently.
So, Kral, what have you been up to?
Well, surprisingly, it's weird because I'm not into like the whole competitive like gaming thing, but I've been playing Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer, Counter Strike, CS:GO. Been playing that as well, which is weird. Been playing my Fantasy Star Online too because I like that. That's less competitive. That's just more. That's more cooperative. I don't think that actually has got a competitive multiplayer.
There's no like PvP.
Nah, there's no PvP, but you know, there's the challenge mode, so that's cooperative. You know.
I'm fucking sick of that name being dropped in the chat.
What name?
Fantasy Star Online 2, whatever the hell it is. I don't.
It's a
I know that I know. Oh my
MMOJRPG,
god!
bitch.
I was just about
Spoiler
to say,
alert,
please do not
we're
explain the
recording
game
it
because
for
I
our
have
first
no
game.
interest.
For Cheese Platter.
Well, maybe I'll watch the first video, but I do not want to hear.
You
what?
watch it if you like it.
I probably will, but I don't want to hear anything about the game because, it's been going on for way too long. I'm sick of hearing about the game that I have no knowledge about.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Like whenever Kral talks about it, because like I haven't played it past the tutorial level.
It was like you were almost turning into Donovan at points. You would subvert the topic to Fantasy Online.
Fuck off! How dare you?
How fucking dare you, sir?
I told you it was a yob. I told you.
Fucking slag.
I told you. What? That didn't even make sense. All right, Kral. Calm down.
You southern monkey.
What?
Alright. It's a Londoner thing. You got you got southern monkeys and northern fairies.
No.
No.
We don't. No.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand, Tom. I keep forgetting.
I wouldn't understand. I only live in the same fucking country as you, Kral.
Yeah, but we're in the same country.
Kral.
Yeah, but we're in the same country, dickhead.
There's not time for your like.
You live in Yarnsmouth.
Yeah. Is it not time for your like massage?
Yeah.
From the nurse.
Yeah, the nurse is coming in soon to wash my balls. Don't worry, boys.
You heard it here first, folks.
Hey mate, you fucking take the piss out of me for my age. I'm gonna fucking play with it, and that's what she said. Every day.
You take the piss out, and he's gonna play with it.
No. You take the piss out of me, mate. And I'll fucking run with it. I'm like a dog. I'm like a dog with a bone.
Do you not need a tube to take a piss?
You what?
What?
A tube to take a piss? No, you carry on. You will. I might be 31, but I'm still young enough to kick your ass.
I know you are.
I wouldn't have to kick your ass. The amount I'll wait, I'd have to sit on you. You'd never be found again. You'd end up somewhere in China.
Whoa.
Okay.
What? I don't. Right.
I'm sure there's a logical scientific explanation for how it'd end up in China, but
well, basically, what I'm gonna do, drop you to the floor, and I'm gonna climb on top of something, and then I'm just gonna jump off and just sit on you, like an atomic sit.
Oh god.
Well, hang on. Donovan and Matt have yet to tell us what they've been playing. What have you been playing? Well, Crow, as me, I've been playing on the Minecraft servers a lot. Really, Donovan, what have you been playing on? Just Feed the Beast mainly, you know, talking to girls. Interesting. What about you, Matt?
I haven't been playing much. Just as normal, you know, like Smite. I don't know. I haven't really been doing that much. I don't want to say I've been doing the same as last week, but I've been doing the same as last week.
So that's pretty much trying to figure out where the full screen button is.
Oh!
It's a running joke that cannot be stopped. I'm sorry.
That hasn't stopped since you're leaving, Tom.
Why can't he figure it out, though?
I don't know. I even
Why
asked
can't
him on the podcast, was like, Matt, do you like play in like 640 by 480. He's like, no, no, and I'm like, do you render or like, I don't know, fucking, do you record OBS in 1280 by 720? I don't remember what he said to that, but
I remember him saying that was only for the first like few couple of episodes, and I was like, all right, fair enough. You don't know, like it's like your first couple of videos, so like fair enough. And then it went on to like episodes. I don't know what episode he's on, like 6 or right. It went up to like those episodes, and it's still no better.
Yeah.
We're not taking the piss out of you, Matt. We're giving you constructive criticism in a funny manner.
Well, like the thing is
I
that
am taking the piss.
Oh, Tom, it's good to have you back.
If you look at it, I wonder if Matt, like, whenever it was weird because like it's worse than it is now. Like it used to be worse than it is now. Like now it's like a 640 by 480 looking thing, but it used to be like a square in the center of the screen with black around it. And then he did the YouTube thing that adjusted it, which doesn't make it look any better. In fact, it almost makes it look worse because it like stretches out the video.
All of a sudden, the NPCs just seem to have fucking Stewie heads.
Yeah, exactly.
Just trying to take over the world, God.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
So, okay, Matt, we are praying for the day that you learn to push options. And in options, it says screen resolution.
Oh, hey.
There's another button that says full screen. Yes or no?
Another reason to get on Matt's ass for. He doesn't have any of us in his other channel section.
Yeah, bitch.
Boo.
Motherfucker.
Boo. You know what? At this point, I'm glad Dono hasn't started making videos because fuck me.
Well, it'd all be you know on a Minecraft server.
It would be in like 180p. It would like. No, I'll tell you what it'll be. I'll tell you what it'll be. It'll be him.
8-bit video.
No, I'll tell you what it'll be. It'll be him playing Minecraft, but he was recording off his phone, like on the screen.
Which he left in the garage.
Yeah.
I will say this. Props to Donovan for being the only other person other than me that even mentions Cheez-Its or Cheez-Its on his channel.
I don't have the heart. I'm not brave enough to say that.
My lot are still trying to get over the fact that that the person they watch refers to himself as one of the slime. As in any game he plays, it's like all the slimes on there. It's like play Terraria. It's like, well, my brother's picking on me. Stop it!
Well, the thing is, you and Dono are the Cheez-It and Cheez-Its like age.
Yeah.
However, I am in the new kids' age.
Actually, you're pretty old.
Kral is basically in the newborn age.
Yeah, he's the baby. Matt's
he's the baby.
The fucking grade schooler.
Matt's not the grade schooler. He's got the same capabilities in his recording abilities as people in the old folks' home.
Talking about
they can't use a mobile.
I'm surprised Kral got there before me this podcast.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Pew pew pew.
But if I didn't do it, we know Tom would do it, and it'd be a lot more harsh.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised you got there before me.
I'm basically softening the blow.
Oh well.
Because at least I'm using.
Matt, if it's any consolation, I find your commentary funny.
I watched it.
It crosses the boundaries from bad that it goes back into good.
At least he talks like there's some people out there that will basically just comment every so often, and 9 times out of 10, the only comment you'll hear them make is, "No, what was I supposed to be doing again?" Oh right, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that I don't think my commentary is very interesting, so I can't comment on others. And it's not like the reason why I don't watch anyone on anyone else's videos if I don't watch your videos, which I do sometimes. But the reason why I don't is because I'm so stuck in my ways about just watching like the Game Grumps and Markiplier like religiously. So
there I sat there and watched all your Metroid.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
I watched an episode or two. I can't remember.
I find it kind of intriguing how you can play so fluently and yet still talk without looking at getting to a part like when I'll play. What did I play? What was it I played? It was I can't remember. And I'm trying to play Fallout. No, it was Fallout. Fuck you, asshole. It's Fallout, and I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to like discuss things, and every time I find something, it's like all of a sudden my ADHD kicks in, and it's like, oh, butterfly. And then I come back, I'm like, yeah, so what was I talking about? I can't fucking remember. But anyway,
I know exactly what you're talking about because I've watched one of your Minecraft videos before, and that's exactly what you do. Like,
that's why I've got Jeremy and Leica though, because then when they come into the rendering, and Jeremy and Leica sit on my shoulders and go, you didn't finish your fucking sentence there. God damn.
It's not exactly a bad thing though, because at least you're talking like fluently and like you're consistent, like. Well, not with the things you're talking about, but like it's entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah. I'm not. There's no consistency at all in anything I fucking say because I never finish a sentence. But it's consistent in. Oh right, yes, I got to do.
That's
shit.
just that's a charm of it. You're not consistent. Like you don't have to.
You know what? Only one person has ever mentioned it as a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I enjoy watching your videos.
Someone turned his head. They genuinely turned his head. It was like, oh, you never finish anything you're talking about. And then somebody else commented, and it wasn't me. Now I commented and says, yeah, but that's what Jeremy and Leica are there for. And apparently someone else commented, and I can't remember what the comment was, but they pointed out the same thing basically. And I was like, yeah, my gang's got my back.
And I only blame Matt for being so rough with commentating because he's literally just starting out, and like I've been let's playing for like maybe like I got it inspired by Steven, actually. I remember, like, because we had rap battle channels before, and then you had a gaming channel, and I was like, yeah, I could probably do that, and I couldn't do it.
That sounds like much more fun.
Yeah, like, it was like back in the Amnesia or Limbo days, stuff like that. I think it was,
that actually was. That was right around that was getting huge. Like,
man. I was using my Logitech headset in, like, 2012? Maybe?
Yeah,
but,
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as if you go back into like my channel. Fucking hell.
Go back in the what?
Like you go back into like my early videos, and I was using
right.
I was using the headset mic, which was shit.
Well, actually, my first ever microphone was a Guitar Hero microphone. Like I didn't have a headset or anything. Like it was literally the worst thing. But yeah, like I don't blame Matt at all for. To be honest, I think he's good. Like. Especially for starting out, and once again he's gonna be fucking poking his arsehole because we're praising him, but like I don't know.
he's currently sat there, he's just gone through his family's drawers.
All that I'm saying is that all that I'm saying is that like it's tougher than it looks. Like let's play like
it's awkward.
Gaming commentating in general is just fucking awkward because you've got to try and keep you got to kind of try and keep on topic and finish what you're talking about, even if you like kind of sum it up, which sometimes not even I do. So it is hard because you're doing something and you want to try and focus on that as well, and it's very hard to focus on talking and playing something at the same time. It's very hard to focus.
You mentioned earlier, I think, that like something about my commentary on my Metroid Fusion Let's Play being like fluid. Well, like the thing is that that's most commentaries. People play games and they talk about the game, right? They're like, oh shit, that happened, or react or something like that. But like with that Let's Play, I had a list of like stories that I could tell about. Like things that have happened to me, and plus I've beaten that game like I don't know, close like maybe more than 10 times. I don't know. I've beaten that game a lot, so I know the ins and outs of the game. So it was like second nature almost. So it was real easy to like just go through the game and just talk about the things that I've experienced already. But the bad thing is that I've run out of stories because I haven't been alive that long. So my next Let's Play isn't going to be nearly as good. But yeah. It's just easier whenever you have like things already planned out like that.
Yeah, I suppose so. I just got stressed so much by it that I just ended up dropping it as a whole.
Steven just admitted that he cheats. He has a script.
Yeah, I scripted my entire thing.
It's fake.
He falls into the second category gaming commentator.
I copied Chugga Conroy.
Because no. I've always said this is another thing that a lot of people seem to Like there's two types of gaming commentator. There's scripted, which like they have something written down that they'll talk about and whatnot, and then you've got ones that just do it on the fly, and that's why it tends to be
It's
so.
not scripted though. If they have a topic or kind of like a
Yeah,
guide of things they want to talk about,
Fuck that.
like a story or something like that, it's not really
it's probably best
scripted.
doing
It's
it
just
that way,
like
to be
a
honest, Kral.
it's like a guideline.
Really? Look at my fucking channel and say that again. You just turned
Well,
around
no,
and
but
said it's
because
entertaining.
like that's
You
your
just-
own style
excuse
though.
me.
Like if like I think if I had like a list of things to talk about whilst I was playing the game, I'd find it a lot easier. But like it's just talking to myself. Like I
And I'm
feel
full-
like.
Well,
So I don't do it anymore.
yeah,
I find it much easier when I'm with other people.
I mean, it is hard. That's like one of the main things that people ask me about is how do you talk so fluently, like because you are essentially just talking to yourself, and people that is like the number one thing that people ask me about. How do you do that? And I just say it's simple. Once you've done it enough,
You weirdo.
then yeah, you can't say shit, Mr. Scripty. So
What?
Just
No,
don't
I
sit
said
there.
be a weirdo.
oh
Like
yeah,
in order to be able to talk to yourself, you have to be a weirdo. Which
oh
all of
yeah,
us
that
fit
that does help. That
Yeah.
helps. It's not it's not a necessity because as you do it, you will eventually become a weirdo. But no, it's just one of those things. It's, as I say, you practice. You just practice.
But you
Like,
can also
sometimes-
have something to direct what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like mine was for the Metroid Fusion Let's Play was kind of the webcam. Like I had a webcam on or face cam during like over halfway through the Let's Play, and like I kind of just talked to that pretty much is what this kind of helped. Made it less
Well,
fun.
I mean,
well, like, but like both of those types of let's players, like fair enough. Like if it's scripted, fine. But like it's fine if it's scripted, but like it needs to
Yeah,
sound like sort of like fluid. Like you did pull it off in your Metroid Fusion. Like that's the sort of commentary I can deal with, and like on Kral's side of the spectrum as well, like pretty much just improvise it. I like that as well. The only type of let's player that I can't stand is the obviously fake one.
Oh,
like,
they're
over
forcing it.
over energetic.
hey everybody, I'm playing Clicker Heroes today, and this game is so awesome. Oh my god!
And
Fuck off.
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons like why I sort of packed it in. Like I never wanted to see myself turn into that. So
Yeah,
so,
you actually
Yeah.
did a video on that, didn't you?
yeah, that's exactly why I did it. I was sick of seeing it on YouTube. Like that's where I got like the inspiration for it. Like I've seen, well, I don't mean to be firing shots at popular YouTubers, but Jacksepticeye is one of the worst YouTubers I've ever seen. I think I don't know if any of you are a fan of him or anything, but I think he's fake through and through. Honestly.
Little brother is. Take that, Dakota. Yes.
Like I can it's sort of something like it only takes like a matter of like even seconds, and you can tell if they're faking it or laugh. Like they'll force a laugh out, or I don't know, it's just like I can't
Yeah.
stand it.
Yeah.
I can't stand
Yeah.
it.
I'd like to point something out. I don't think we have any. I don't think we're nearly big enough to have these kind of people where they'll hear like us say something and they'll just get like, "Oh, this fucking that's wrong," and shit
No,
like
no,
that.
definitely not. But
We're not that.
To be
Like,
fair,
we
I
don't
think
have
some
those
of the,
kind of
I think
fans,
some
but,
of the bigger YouTubers anyway, if they heard someone say it, they'd probably
Ignore it.
well, not in some cases. Some of them would actually comment and say like, that they'll either agree with it and give reasons as to why they do it, or they'll try and defend themselves. And if they were, if they were any sort of honest with themselves, they'd probably agree. Because I'm not being
so-
funny. That's another
no,
thing
no.
about YouTube, is you've got to overreact to some extent. You have to.
Okay.
yeah, I suppose that's right. But like when it's just throughout the entire
Yeah.
video, and it just sort of like gets great, and like if like one of the things like why I made like the how to be a let's player video is because so many people are copying it as well,
Yeah.
that like it's sort of like it's I don't know, like it's just sort of like telling the viewer like this is what let's playing is, like this is what every let's playing video needs to be, which it really doesn't. You know what I mean? Like every person has a different flavor, like something else that they can bring, and like it doesn't need to be like that at all. Like and I think too many people are copying off like the more popular people because they have so much of a following, and they think that if they like copycat that behavior, that they're gonna get the same treatment, which is obviously not true. Like, you need to bring your own personality and, like I said, your own flavor to it. And it's like that's a problem with YouTube gaming at the minute, I think.
You know what? The one thing you know what? It's probably the reason I've dropped it out of my channel so much now.
Yeah.
And that's just these channels that just obsess with Minecraft. Just
Absolutely.
constantly obsessed. I can't watch more than probably 2 episodes, like, in a day, to do with Minecraft. And that's a shame, because some of my friends actually do Minecraft stuff. Like, the Iron Mango, he does Minecraft stuff. And I just can't sit there and watch it anymore, because it's just the same old. And it's like, at least with Gmod, it's different. You know, with other games, it's different. But because there's not, like, 50,000 channels dedicated to Gmod. No one dedicates to Gmod. Not even, like, look at Mr. Sark. He plays a lot of Gmod, Murder, Prop Hunt, Hide and Seek, but he also has his series on Counter-Strike. He's played Black Ops in the past. He plays COD games. You know,
I think that the whole thing about playing one game, like just one game on your channel, is a bad business move.
Yeah.
And like, okay, let's think about it like this, because people are probably gonna think stuff like, well, we should play games we enjoy, and I agree with that. You shouldn't play a game just because it's popular or just to get views. But however, think about it like this: if you go into like a competitive game like Smite, for example, and you start playing like a certain way that you want to play, but the way you play isn't good. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work with the game. You're not going to win any.
It doesn't work
like,
with
games
your other party. It's just it's kind of like a standalone.
Yeah, like it's your style, but it just doesn't get you wins in the game. Yeah, it doesn't work. The thing is, you can't expect to win games if you continue to play like that. You have to adapt, and you have to play the correct way or a better way. And that's like, I think that's probably
I'm just gonna sum it up. I'm just gonna sum up in one go. People who sit there and say, "Oh, I should play games that I like." So what? You're trying to say that you only enjoy one fucking game? Minecraft?
Yeah.
Fuck off. I'm not being funny. There is too many games out there for me to probably feature on my channel in my lifetime that I genuinely like. And I'm not being funny. If you only like one game, YouTube probably isn't the best move for you.
It's really weird to see my niece and nephew come up to me and like ask to watch like Five Nights at Freddy's videos and stuff like that. I didn't know how to feel about it, because like, obviously it took YouTube by storm and all that shit, but like, they're so young, but like, and they're just casually watching like Five Nights at Freddy's things. Like, I would be terrified of it, to be honest, because like, I don't like jump scares and shit like that. But fucking, they'll just watch it on the laptop or whatever with the headphones, and like, they'll have no reaction to it. Like, it's almost like robotic the way that they act towards it.
Yeah.
Like,
my little brother was like that too.
They're so toned to it. It's just fucking scary.
Yeah, it's the way I used to be as well, though. Like, like, as soon as I got home from school, I'd sit down, I'd watch a YouTube video, my face would be like completely like straight. I'd have no reaction to it. There'd only be like a few videos I'd actually laugh to, but it was like a routine, wasn't it? Like, you watch one YouTube video, you finish with it, go on another YouTube video, like, and the cycle like just goes on, and it's not really healthy. Like, you need a balance of like internet and actually like outside life, which I'm trying my best to do now, because I used to be a complete recluse, like back in like middle school days. Like, I never used to talk to anyone or anything. But now I'm trying to break out of that. Like, I'm trying to break out like being socially like awkward and stuff. But like, YouTube played a big hand in that, because I used it so much. Like, it was part of day-to-day life. I'm not saying YouTube's bad or anything, but if you abuse it,
you need a balance. It's pretty much like everything. It's too much of anything is bad.
But yeah, I just, when it comes to YouTube, anyone starting YouTube, anyone wants any hints, if you want to learn how to talk, just do it. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I can. That's the only thing I can genuinely say. Just
I would
sit down, record. Doesn't matter if you sound
I would
awkward in your
say
first videos. It gives you something to look back at when you upload your 5,000th video special.
Yeah.
I would say do it. Like just keep doing it. And
Yeah.
also make not only what you want to make, but make it the way you want to make it, I guess. And make something that you are like, like at least like proud of.
But
Like
also, don't
that's
forget to interact and take into account the people
oh
that are
yeah.
watching you.
Maybe it's just
Yeah.
one of those things like
You got again, like you said a second ago, you got to find balance.
yeah, like maybe you've just like got it or not. You know what I mean? Like maybe like if you're a charismatic person, you might like find it easy as anything.
I was looking at a how do I say it? It was someone who wrote it, right? This person's got like over 80,000 subscribers, and he's talking about how to build your subscriber base. And he sits there and says, between 0 and 100, when you get past 100, he says, congratulations, you have officially made it past 85% of YouTube. You are now officially in that top, like, what's it, left 25%?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Well,
15%. You're in the top 15%. Because you've broke the hardest milestone, the 100 milestone. Then past that is 1,000 or 500.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, but then when he goes on to talking about coming up to that marker of 1,000, he says the way you got to do it is you just got to be entertaining. And he goes, if you don't start to learn how to fluently talk, like so you don't sound like what you did. He said, if you don't improve, you don't grow.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good tip.
Mm.
I mean, it's kind of obvious, but
Yeah.
yeah,
And
not
it's
something
just
people
yeah.
would normally think about.
And again, another thing that I noticed is when I used to just sit there and think to myself, I can use this like bog standard fucking thumbnail setup where it's the same. Basically, all it was a thumbnail, same picture, just with a different number each and every time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually,
exactly right.
I actually looked at a couple of your older videos when we were like first looking to get you on the podcast, and I saw your thumbnails, and I was like,
Yeah, and if you look at, but then you look at my thumbnails now. At first I thought I could just do that, and I thought to myself, recording and editing. All I thought editing meant was that you put your video and your audio together. You put an intro on it, an outro on it. You're done.
Mhm.
And now I've started to learn so much more. I've started to learn how to use the animations in my editing software. I've started to learn how to and I used to put just the same bog standard music in the background. And now I've started mixing up and using different musics. I've started doing collaborations, which, if you collaborate with people, it's kind of like
collaborating.
it's advertising, but at the same time you're meeting new people and you're having.
Collaborating is so awkward nowadays.
It is, but well, for me, I've met some, like you've probably seen it in my video. I've met some
Yeah.
really cool people. Like Darjet, he lives in Canada. He's brilliant.
That is true. They are pretty cool.
Cheese Fund, he lives in
My
Scotland.
brother!
Yeah. Then you got Games the Monkey, who lives in Wales. They're all cool, and I love playing with Astro. He's Lithuanian,
It's
but
like-
currently lives in the UK.
It's like every single time we try to, like, openly ask for people to collaborate with us, it's awkward, right? It's awkward when you don't know them because
Yeah.
everyone wants to collaborate for pretty much the same reason.
Well, no, yeah. Anyone who
Bro.
turns around and says, "Oh, I didn't do it for advertising," you're lying. Because
Yeah,
at some point you did
grow
do
your
it
channel.
so that other people
Everyone
can
does.
see you.
It's not a
But
bad thing. It's not a bad thing,
but
but
it can't be the only reason. That's the problem. And
Yeah.
also, when it comes to collaborate, like you said, it can be awkward. But
really,
sometimes, though, if you'll know when you've met the good people to collaborate with because they know how to take that awkwardness and just spin it. Like the first time I
Yeah.
collaborated with Cheese, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. When I collaborated the first time with Darjet and Astro, that was pretty much probably my first proper collaboration with other YouTubers, and I didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing. I was just myself, and now looking at my collaborations, I've only done a few collaborations so far, but if you look at them, I'm starting to develop alongside this whole solo thing I've got. I'm starting to develop a collaborate like that aspect of me that is different around other people in a recording.
Can I clear something up? Like, well, I tried to do this earlier, but it kind of
Penis.
slipped away. Um, yes, I'm trying to clear up my penis. If someone can help me with that. Um, no,
Doctors.
we mentioned that all of us are like we're
Penis.
tired of YouTubers blatantly copying like YouTubers like Jacksepticeye
You know
or
what?
PewDiePie, like being hyperactive and whatnot. I would like to clarify, we're not saying that the people who have gotten popular off of that are bad because it's a business there and the people who watch their videos are entertained by it and they need to make a living and whatnot, whatever. What we're saying is if you there's a difference between being fucking what's that word? Inspired by someone and blatantly copying them.
You know
Like
what? Speaking about that, and this is something that I was talking about in my collaboration group. I was talking with another YouTuber called Binary Code Games, and people have been getting on Binary for fucking ages. Because 12 months ago, he did an Eevee video, and Eevee got his name. And of course, Jacksepticeye had done the same thing. Eevee had got his name. And Binary put this. I can't remember what video it was on. It was today, but I'm guessing it was one of Jack's videos today. And he says here, the thing you said about copying, any YouTuber's worst nightmare. We all get it. But Jack, why blame smaller YouTubers? If you want to know what this is about, guys, you'll probably have to go over to his video, like Jacksepticeye's channel, and have a look. I've not watched the video yet.
I have no
I
idea
made
what it's about.
yeah, I made an Eevee video near 12 months ago, and she said my real name. I kind of knew who you were at the time, and I got accused of copying that name thing, and I appeared second on the search list. I still get shit for it to this day. I hate to say this, but we take inspiration from big YouTubers for ideas, and blaming us for using a similar idea shouldn't be bad. I'd be interested to hear what you think about this, Jack, because to me, it seems like you're blaming smaller YouTubers in a kind of power play thing, big versus small. And Jacksepticeye actually replied. And he
What did he
replies,
say?
and he's put, using the term smaller YouTubers was a bit of bad on my part. It did make me sound like I was being a bit of an ego jerk. Not my intention. This instance just seemed to be a bit too specific for it to just be a coincidence. It's fine to take inspiration from people and to mold your own style based off of that inspiration, but straight hearing an idea from someone else and then doing it yourself is a bit shitty. There is
Yeah.
a difference between inspiration and taking ideas, especially when some of the parties involved have a history of doing it. Ray William Johnson. Don't get me wrong, most stuff I do is not wholly original, and I don't claim it to be. I don't claim to be some sort of genius when it comes to video ideas. I play a lot of the same stuff as other YouTubers too, and compared to them, I'm the small YouTuber. But if they said,
Not anymore.
I'm gonna go and do this next time in a game, I wouldn't try and do it before them just to get ahead. And then he says at the bottom, I'm very sorry if people are saying you're copying Jack. That sucks. We all get it. And hopefully it doesn't happen in the future.
That sounds exactly like the fucking Amnesia fiasco, like with PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Everyone who fucking
Yeah.
played Amnesia
PewDiePie, Mark,
got blamed
Total
for copying
Biscuit,
PewDiePie.
Yeah,
Total
and
Biscuit,
Pewds,
whatever.
yeah, and then Pewds
Vasquez.
literally sat there. And what did he? He was sat there in like multiple vlogs, saying, "Stop accusing people of copying me. There is no such thing."
Yeah.
And there was the whole the Happy Wheels thing as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I mean, if you go
Yeah,
back
that's
to it,
another point,
I mean, we all gaming commentators copied the first person to ever upload a gaming video. Sorry. So
First,
in
first
reality,
gaming video I watched was SSOH PKC's
oh,
Halo Reach Let's Play.
I mean, like on, the first ever gaming video to be uploaded to YouTube. Technically, if people are going to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, you copied him because he's played that game," or he's getting you copy his style, blah blah blah. I mean, technically, all of our styles boil from that original. You can boil it back
Oh my hair.
somewhere. Everyone can be accused of that.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, it's the fans of the big YouTubers. They just ransack these small YouTube channels and just annihilate them. And oh my
It's easier to get a reaction out of a smaller YouTuber because they don't have
Yeah.
like that filter that the bigger ones have.
Exactly, and
Like
then
of
and
like
you know,
hundreds of thousands of
yeah,
comments.
and the smaller YouTuber can't go to the big YouTuber and say, "I'm not being funny. Can you call your fans off? Because I'm getting attacked."
It's just not. It's not
Because
gonna work.
well, it's not just that they won't get the fucking message. Why? Because they're getting 100 to 400,000 messages a day of their fans going, "I love you so much and I love what you do." It's like, fuck it, you told them this 16 times in the last week.
Yeah.
They don't need to hear it that
It's like
many times.
they fucking swear
Seriously.
blood off to the actual person, don't they?
Yeah,
Like,
and it's like the problem with you, right? Don't get me wrong, you like the YouTuber, that's brilliant, but swamping them with messages constantly, that's the reason why some big YouTubers have their emails and whatnot filtered because because of people sending them messages, and then unfortunately, our messages get filtered. So we can't actually say to them, try and, especially if you're trying to get in contact with someone to collaborate, or you're trying to get in some contact with someone for a business opportunity. If it's the case of I don't know, somebody does art for channels. Unfortunately, you're now screwed because you're being filtered through a process that filters out everything that their fans do as well.
Hmm. A lot of big YouTubers also have already artists for them.
Yeah. But yeah,
remember when we said this was only going to be a half an hour?
I
podcast?
know.
That was good. That was a good time, wasn't it?
I remember that.
Damn good time. Damn good time. Fucking amazing stuff. We said that almost 2 hours ago.
You know what? I knew this was going to happen. I knew.
It's
I knew we
Tom.
didn't need a topic.
It's you.
Yeah.
You came back into our
We
lives.
had a lot to get off our chests.
And
Thank you.
it was mainly venting at
We had a lot to get off our chest from you, Tom.
I feel appreciated.
yeah, man. We need you to vent at. Without you, who are we gonna vent at? Dono?
Well,
We could.
Dad's back.
No.
Well,
We don't vent at
Not
Dono.
Daddy. Uncle's back.
We don't
Steven's
we
the
don't
daddy.
vent at Dono or to Dono. We vent about.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually true.
I'm trying to figure out the family tree right now. It would be Steven as a dad, Dono as a mother.
Donovan, yeah, Donovan's.
I guess I'd be that weird uncle. Matt?
Donovan's the
be-
mother that doesn't
He just sits
Doesn't
there
get a
drinking
job.
alcohol
Yeah,
on
Matt-
fucking
Matt
he doesn't get a
Facebook,
job.
playing fucking farm.
Doesn't get a job. Doesn't take care of the kids. Doesn't grocery shop.
Just sits in the kitchen with a glass of red on
Yeah,
fucking
would be-
Facebook apps.
Matt would be the adopted utopian fucking Ethiopian baby.
And I'm the one that you never see because I'm constantly locked in my bedroom. And what it is, every so often, you just take a meal up, you put it in front of the door, you go away, you come back, there's an empty plate. So I've never seen the light of day. To open the door, you just see this dude who just looks so malnourished. And it's not because he's malnourished, it's because he's never seen sunlight.
You're our 30-year-old son who's still living with us, and you
In the
stay in
basement.
in the basement, the basement room.
Doing my YouTube stuff, constantly sitting there going, I'm going to be a big YouTuber one day.
And Tom,
You'd all
Call
be
it
sorry.
dysfunctional.
Um,
I call it a family.
Tom's the uncle that lives in an apartment by himself, so he gets lonely every now and again and comes over our house. But then he forgets after a few months
Fucking
why
hates
he
us.
left. Yeah, why he hates
He's
our
like,
house.
Oh,
Then he comes back to our house for a day or two, and then he's like, "Oh my god, why did I come back?"
he's like,
It's just
I missed
repeating.
them. Why did I leave them? And he comes back, he's like, oh god, now I remember.
So
Uh,
true.
Yeah.
I blame all of you for me leaving, apart from Kroll. We never fucking see him. He's locked in the basement. He's like the male version of Joseph Fritzl's daughter.
Oh god. Jesus Christ. This podcast wasn't going to be that controversial.
Yeah, fucking faded that controversial.
We don't want fucking Just Stop 231, whatever his name is, commenting on it.
Oh god, yeah. My cousin Justin. Ugh.
That's your cousin?
You going to?
Yeah, it's Donovan's younger brother.
You going to?
Oh, right.
Joseph Fritzl, then, man.
He has to be on the team.
Man,
I'll
we're
leave
all
it at
fucked
that.
in the head.
Yeah, we're not fucked in the head. I just one day want to, tell a family that their loved one has passed away by using their loved one as a puppet.
That's not fucking
And at least no. But for me, I haven't done that yet. Matt talks
well, good.
grinding orphans, which means that he does it. Like somewhere in the woods near Matt, there's a little shack. And if you go into the shack and lift the rug, there's a trapdoor. And when you go down into the trapdoor, Matt's just got rows of cages.
To be fair, I don't even think that's like the worst thing that's been said on the channel. I think it's only because someone watched it all the way through to find out that you said that
Yeah.
that they went ballistic. If someone else watched another certain video that was said something even worse, they'd go ballistic on that as well. But like, fucking.
That's probably why Matt couldn't.
We don't have that
podcast,
dedication.
because he was on his phone in an undisclosed location, trying to pick which orphan he's going to take out next. He's like, I really can't because I'm busy. And what you didn't hear, he's got a filter on the phone that blocks out the screams.
It was a weird
Anyway,
podcast, but I still watched it for some reason. I couldn't take my ears off it.
Tom was like, oh my god, what the fuck am I watching? I got to turn it over, and his hands were
Couldn't take your ears off of it.
I was gonna say eyes, but I switched it to ears.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we hope you've enjoyed the Cheeze-Cast. Please, God, can we end this before it turns into the...
Yeah, should we wrap this up because
Yeah.
it's getting
good
pretty
idea.
lengthy.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Uh,
All right. It's funny that we chose this podcast to do a rant about YouTube strategy and YouTube ethics, because we don't no one's gonna come to our channel looking for tips. Actually, you know what? This is a strategy. Name your title, title of your videos, for something that people will search, even if it has nothing to do with the majority of the video.
and
if it's
then,
just
and then
one thing you
see how
mention.
many people...
So this podcast
bitch.
is gonna be hyped. How to get big on YouTube.
How to be like PewDiePie. That's the title.
Oh
of this.
yes. Oh, I can't wait to see the comments we get from
How
that.
to be like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and Markiplier. Considering it's a relevant title because we mentioned all three of the fucking YouTubers in the video.
Props to Markiplier.
Yeah,
And
deserves all
if
the
for some bizarre
fame.
reason Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie end up watching this video, we're simply doing
Up
this
yours.
as we're...
Fuck you guys. Come at us. Come at us, bitch.
Steven's saying that. Tom is saying that. I am in no way agreeing with them too. I like having my channel.
All you need to know is that if you get that stuck, just Google how to be a Let's Player. I'm sure that Cortisol guy has a few tips.
And also, if you want to be good at a game called Brawlhalla, how to be good at Brawlhalla. Do it.
And if you want to see about how to be like just a quirky gaming commentator who can't keep on topic, just Google Crow Demon.
If you want to buy some drugs,
Google Tom. Google Matt. If you want to buy drugs,
thank
I'll
you.
leave my phone
I hope
number
you
in the
enjoyed.
description.
I hope to see you in the comments below. I hope to read all your angry comments saying that you love so-and-so YouTuber and that we just completely shat on them, even though we didn't. I hope you get pissed that we have their names in the titles, because it is exactly for the reason you think it is. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Victory!
That's exactly what you think it is, motherfucker.
Is that the new thing for peace?
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome. It's in Japan. The two fingers up doesn't mean peace. It means victory.
It means go fuck yourself.